Welcome to Model 3. Now that your environment is set up, it is time to learn the language itself. This model, Python syntax, data types, and control flow, covers the essential building blocks of every Python program. We will move from basic variables to complex logic, giving you the tools to write functional, intelligent codes. What you will learn. Our journey through this model is divided into 6 key areas. We begin with variables and data types, followed by a deeper look at numeric, string, and Boolean types. We will then explore collection, including lists and dictionaries, and master the operators used for calculations. Finally, we will dive into control flow, covering conditional statements and loops to give your program decision-making power. Introduction. Every programming language has a set of rules called syntax. Python syntax is unique because it emphasizes readability, unlike many languages that use curly braces to define blocks of code. Python uses indentation, consistent spacing to define structure. This results in code that is visually clean and easy to follow. Today, we begin mastering these fundamental components. Variables and data types. In Python, variables are used to store information. Think of a variable as a labeled container. Because Python is dynamically typed, you don't need to declare what kind of data a variable will hold. Python figures it out automatically, whether you are storing a name as a string or a price as a decimal. The process remains simple and intuitive. So, example, we have integer age equals to 30, whole numbers, no decimal. Float, salary, that is 75,000.50, numbers with decimal points. That's how you can declare them. String, name, Mustafa, that is text enclosed in quotes. Bool, active, equals to true, true or false values only. So in my right, variable in that is variable in actions, variable assignments. So for you to assign, we have name equals to string engineer Mustafa, that is string. Age 30, that's an integer. Salary 75,000.5, that is plots. Is active. Is underscore active equals to true, that is bool. To print variable values, that's how you can do it. Print, then open parenthesis, name, close parenthesis, engineer Mustafa. Print age 30. Print salary, print salary 75,000.5. Print is underscore active through. To check type of variable, so this is how you can do it. Print, open parenthesis, type, open parenthesis, name, close parenthesis, that is less than class, string, greater than. So that's how you can do it. Multiple assignment, to multiple assignments, that is x equals to y equals to z equals to 0. A, comma, B, comma, C equals to 10, equals 20, comma, equals 30. Print A, open parenthesis, A, comma, B, comma, C, close parenthesis, hash 10, 20, 30. Storing and numeric data, working with numbers and text in Python. The most basic data types are numbers, string, and booleans. Integers represent whole numbers, while float represent decimals. Strings are sequence of characters used for text, and booleans represent simple true or false values. Understanding these types is vital as they represent the most fundamental pieces of information your program will process. Numeric operation. We have arithmetic operations. We have type conversion. We have string basics. We have F-string formatting. We have string method. So arithmetic operators. Print open bracket 10 plus 3. So that's how you can write it. That is addition equals to 13. Print 10 minus open bracket 10 minus 3, close the brackets, then equals to 7. Print 10 times 3, that is multiplication, 30. Print 10 divided by 3, that is division, 3.33. Print 10 modulus. Then print 10 star star star, that is exponential, which is 1000. So to convert something, that is to convert from integer to something. Let's say x equals to integer, open bracket 3.9, that is x equals 3. Y equals plot 5, that is y equals to 5.0. Z equals string, open brackets 100, that is z equals to 100. So string operations. So string basics, paste, engineer. Last, Mustafa. Full equals to paste plus string space plus last. That is print full. That is most engineer Mustafa. F string formatting, Python 3.6 plus. Cost Python. Print F cost Python. String method, text equals to hello world, print text dot strip, hash hello world, print text dot upper, open brackets, parentheses, close bracket, parentheses, hello world. So that's how you can do it. Collection, list, tuples, digs, sets. Often, we need to store groups of data. Python offers 4 powerful collection types. Lists are ordered and changeable. Tuples are ordered but cannot be changed. Sets are an ordered collection of unique items. And dictionaries store data in key value pairs, much like a real-world dictionary. Choosing the right collection is key to efficient data management. So that is how you can use lists, as you can see, and that's how you can use tuple, as you can see, and that's how you can use dictionary, as you can see, as also that's how you can use set also. Operators in Python. Operators are the symbols that allow us to perform operation on our data. Arithmetic operators handle math like addition and multiplication. Comparison operators such as greater than or equals to allow us to evaluate relationship between values. Finally, logical operators like and, or, and not allow us to combine multiple conditions into complex logic. And that is how they are. We have the operator type, arithmetic, comparison, logical, assignment, identity, membership. We have operators. These are the example and these are the results. So that's how we can use them. Conditional statements. If, elif, and else. Control flow allows your program to make decisions using if, elif, and else statement. Your code can execute different actions based on a specific condition. For example, a program might check a user age and grant access only if they are over 18. This logic is what transforms a static script into an interactive application. So that's how you can use them. So we have condition 1, true, question mark, run if block, condition 2, true, run elif block, run else block. So that's how you can use them. So if else structure, score equals to 25. If score is greater than or equals to 90, then grade equals to A. Print excellent. If score is greater than or equals to 75, grade equals to B. Print good performance. If score equals greater than or equals to 60, grade C. Print average. Else grade equals to F. Print needs improvement. Print F grade, good performance, grade B. Loops, for and while. The for loop. Loops allow you to repeat a block of code multiple times. A for loop is typically used when you want to iterate over a sequence, like a list of names. A while loop continues to run as long as certain conditions remain true. Mastering loop is essential for automating repetitive tasks and processing large amount of data efficiently. So that is how you can use loop. For advanced, that's how you can also use it. Writing code that works is only half the battle. Writing code that others can read is just as important. PEP 8 is the official style guide for Python. It recommends using 4 spaces per indentation level, choosing descriptive variable names, and keeping lines of code to a reasonable length. Following the standard ensures your work is professional and maintainable. That is, repeating action until a condition is met. The while loop, that's how you can use it. Loop control, that's how you can also use it. Input, output, and string formatting. Interacting with users, input and output, getting user input. So to get the user input, that is input, open brackets, close bracket, always return a string. Name, you declare it as input, enter your name. Age, integer, that is age is an integer, so you input, enter your age. So print f hello name, print f you are age years old. If user type Mustafa 30, hello Mustafa, you are 30 years old. Input validation. While true, try score equals to integer. So these are the formats on how you can use the input and output and string formatting. Do's and don'ts. Python syntax and data types. Use meaningful variable names. Students name, not SN. Use F string for string formatting. Python 3.6++. Use range with for loops for numeric iteration. Always convert input result to the correct type. Use is none, not equals to none for non-comparison. Use list comprehension for clean, compact code. Always indent consistently. 4 spaces per label. Use type to check the data type of any variable. Don't use single letter variable names except loop counters. Don't forget to convert input string to integer/float. Don't create infinite while loops. Always provide an exit. Don't mix tabs and spaces. Use 4 spaces consistently. Don't use equals to compare with none. Use is. Don't assign variable names that clash with built-ins, open bracket, list, string, close bracket. Don't modify a list while iterating over it with for. Don't forget the column. after if, if else for while. Practical example, putting it all together. Mini project student score analyzer. Let's review our checklist. For this module, ensure you can identify and use basic data types, practice creating and manipulating collection like lists and dictionaries, understand how to use operators for math and logic, and finally, ensure you can control the flow of your program using if statement and loops. Conclusion. In conclusion, you have now mastered the fundamental building blocks of Python. By understanding variables, data types, and control flow, you have gained the power to write meaningful programs that process data and make decisions. These skills are the foundation for everything we will do in the remaining modules. Great job. I will see you in Module 4.